excited about Carling Black Label Cup. Of course, there's a big weekend of football fixtures still to come. Yeah. And we have touched on this. Len Moleko, Molefe Ntseki, his time has finally come.
To an end.
To an end. At Chiefs.
We saw
it coming.
Yeah, it was.
We've been speaking about
it was
this
written
for
in the
weeks.
stars. It was written in the stars. And sadly for him, he lost out on lifting this beautiful trophy here.
And he has, I'm looking at his stats. Molefe Ntseki's stats after 13 matches. He had 4 wins. He had 6 losses and 3 draws. Is it justified for them to have let him go, or do you think he still needed more time?
He couldn't get Bafana to a World Cup. Sorry, I had to be. I have to be that blunt.
But
so why do you think that he can lead?
Did we ever think that he was the right man for the job in the first place?
You know, there's something that I penned during the week because when I'm bored, I write stuff, right? And in the thing that I wrote, one of the sentences was, and I know MacG will know the reference of what I'm saying wherever he is, wherever he's watching. For me, Molefe Ntseki couldn't lead a pack of ants to a picnic.
Sure, bold.
So anyway,
we said, I think it was 3 weeks ago, we said on this podcast that something's cooking at Chiefs and things were improving and they were turning a corner.
And they were.
And it really felt like they were.
He sold us dreams.
The performance against Sundowns in the semi-final of the
other cup, yes.
We thought that they were very good and that there was something cooking then already. And
load shedding and the stove was off, so nothing was cooking.
Nothing was cooking.
Yeah.
It's really sad. And by the way, obviously we know that Kevin Johnson is now interim coach, Angit.
Yes.
And I went on Twitter today and supporters are really like, no, let's hate him already so that he doesn't even start. They don't want him. And the story is that there's a Tanzanian, no, he's not Tanzanian, but his name is Nabi. That's his surname. And he used to coach Yanga from Tanzania.
Yanga, yes.
Yes. And the story is that they've been wanting him.
Yeah, he was touted about at the start of the season Ntseki as a possible replacement for Arthur. For Arthur Zwane, but the deal did not go through.
Because
rumor had it that because Nabi wanted his own backroom staff.
His own team, and they couldn't let go of Arthur.
But he was being told that, no, you're going to work with certain technical team members, and the deal fell through, so it didn't happen.
Yes, and speaking of which, how do you guys feel about Arthur also not being part of the technical team of the first team?
Where he's now involved with the youth team.
I work for ONSIDE. I don't work at Naturen.
like for real, because it's funny because we had this conversation when Kevin Johnson was introduced, and we said, Uguti, sometimes when they introduce a person, it's like as though they're making way for.
I knew.
Yeah.
I said it when he was appointed that I've seen this movie before.
Man.
I knew.
So the interim thing is in title for now.
Yeah,
just for the fans to stay happy.
Yeah,
but the intention is that he's their guy,
basically.
But I don't like how the fans treated Coach Ntseki. His last match against AmaZulu, that was uncalled for.
Well, there was a ruling. They've been charged for misbehavior and unruly conduct after the match against AmaZulu, and they will appear before the PSLDC on the 31st of October. Are they going to be playing behind closed doors?
Not after the derby.
No.
Look,
we've discussed this. We've discussed this.
I can tell you for free, they will not be playing behind closed doors in the Carling Knockout Cup, right, Candy?
No.
Okay, cool. Because they're out.
Oh yes, I see what you did there.
They're out, but it depends because there can be a ruling you can appeal and. The process,
these things take time.
Yes, so the process and how it's going to go, the likelihood is that, look, the derby is safe. The derby is safe.
I think everyone wants that to happen.
Not to go to the derby.
No, I'm saying everyone wants that to happen. They want fans to be able to watch
Oh, yes.
Everyone
we want to go to FNB, Chief. Hey, on the 11th of November. Hey, we want to be there. Hey.
Well, we're not going to be there because we're going to be live broadcasting that game.
Oh, by the
from a
way, were you
venue.
guys
We'll
watching
be-
the match? Yeah.
Listen to her. By the way, where are you guys watching? Because she knows she's going to the stadium. Tsepi. We're not talking about it now. Just stay linked to our socials. So let's move on from that, guys. Another cup competition outside of our borders in a way. The AFL semi-final. Al Ahly coming to Loftus, Percy Tau returning on the 29th of October, Sunday.
Sundowns know how to beat Al Ahly.
Facts.
We've seen, what have the last 5 fixtures been? Do you have them there?
Yes, I
3
actually-
wins, 2 draws or what?
Yes, give me one moment. I do have a head-to-head, but yes, continue, guys.
Remember the 5-2?
No,
And
Sundowns know how to beat Al Ahly.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
And then they're off to Cairo on the 1st of November.
EFL.
That's next week. No, wait. No,
Yeah,
they
next
play in
week.
the first leg this weekend.
Sunday, and then Wednesday is the second leg.
Oh, that's some traveling.
Oh man, come on! I actually had this.
That's some traveling, right? From Cape to Cairo, from Pretoria to Cairo in a few days.
You know what's interesting? We were speaking about. Sorry, I know we're speaking about Sundowns now and the Africa Football League. It's interesting some of the comments that are coming from our ballers. Lutendo Muda, who says whoever appointed Ntseki as Bafana coach is an enemy of progress.
Sure.
I know, man, but I mean, at some point, I still say the treatment he received was not nice. I mean, unfortunately, it is what it is, and maybe then they should have just kept Gavin Hunt, and maybe things would have been better.
Or they could have kept Stuart Baxter. They could have kept Ernest Minadop. They could have kept Giovanni Solinas. They could have kept Steve Compella.
Yo,
The list goes on.
continue.
They could have.
Are we
kept...
saying Kaizer Chiefs is now a chili boy?
Oh, another line that I wrote from the piece that I wrote again.
Yeah.
In the words of Albert Einstein, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results
That's
is
insanity.
Thank
The
you very
definition of insanity.
Yes.
Very good point. Okay, so Sundowns to have no problems here at Loftus on Sunday and on Wednesday in Cairo. Len? Tsepi, I have the fixtures here.
In Cairo. I think Sundowns will
The
draw.
last 5 fixtures, Sundowns won their last one on the 11th of March, 5-2. That's the one you were saying.
Yeah.
Remember, that was at Loftus.
Yes.
Then they drew the previous fixture to that. They drew in Cairo 2-2. Then they won their home game 1-0. The previous one on the 12th of March 2022. They also beat Al Ahly in Egypt on the 26th of February 2022, and in 2021 they drew. So, like we said, 3 wins and 2 draws in their last 5 fixtures. Sundowns know how to beat Al Ahly.
Yes.
They really do know.
So
how
they're
to
gonna
beat
go.
Al Ahly.
They're gonna go to Cairo, draw, and come to Pretoria and finish the job.
It's Pretoria Sunday, then Cairo Wednesday.
I mean, sorry.
So
they're
they'll
gonna
win
win
here,
in Pretoria,
and then
go
they'll
to Cairo to
pick
just
up
finish off
the job there.
Yes, and then off they go to the final.
I hope you're right. It'll be nice to see them.
But pity they can't lift this cup.
It's fine. It's maybe Rulani can lift the next one.
Oh, no, he can lift the. Wait.
The Carling
I just
Cup.
need to check. So this is going to the one of the 8 teams that are left in the competition right now.
Correct.
Am I correct?
So this is the knockout cup, which
Yes.
is the tournament between all 16.
All 16
PSL
teams, yes.
Then you get that beautiful gold trophy that looks exactly like this, but it's gold with red handles. That's the Carling Cup.
Ah, so
So
that's
if the all-star team wins the Carling Cup, then
And
they'll
if
lift
Rulani
the-
manages
and
that
Rulani
team.
is the manager.
I love the way you guys
Yes.
is like already.
We voted. Me Kendi, I said I'm gonna vote every day.
I'm going to ask Gavin if he wants it. I'll vote a million times.
Okay, so I'm Rulani, you are Gavin.
Gavin.
Are you Mulifin? Oh, sorry.
What?
He doesn't qualify.
No, man. How dare you?
What?
Ntseki.
No, but I agree we're choosing which coach we're gonna be voting for every day for the All-Star team.
No, but you know me, I love Gavin, so yes, I'll always vote for
So
Gavin.
2 Gavins.
Yeah, 2 Gavins. I love Gavin. And by the way, guys, something quite interesting. You know, Mamelodi Sundowns it's an excellent team, man. And when I look at their last 5 matches, they played in Champions League against Buma Muru in Champions League. Then they played MTN8 against Orlando Pirates. And then they played the knockouts against Mamelodi TS. And then they played AFL against Petro. Like, they literally have played in 3, if not 4 different competitions in the space of less than even a month. That's how big they are as a team.
In the words of Coach Steve Compella, if a bird is singing on top of a tree, it's inviting a stone.
Okay.
I'm just, yes. And the other coach I might probably vote for again is Steve Compella as well. Yes.
Oh, yeah, Coach Steve.
So we got DSTV Premiership action coming up.
Dude.
Yeah, we do. We had Orlando Pirates playing a draw against Amazulu in midweek. Amazulu just seems to have the Soweto number.
Yeah, they
are on 0-1-1 because they won 0. Yeah, you know. And they managed to score a point. So it's 0-1-1. You see, it's like 0-1. That's what they beat Chiefs with. And 1 point against.
I see you. Okay, we see what you did there. And then we go back to that conversation we were having that, this thing of Orlando Pirates having to play in continental showpieces and missing out on the domestic league. Now they have a lot of pressure. They have to win matches. They need to be coming home with a maximum of 3 points, and it doesn't look good for them already as it stands. I mean, going home with 1 point, yes, is better than going with 0, but they should be coming back and making sure that they get maximum.
What if they've got one eye on, because if you look at it, Coach Jose Riviero has been the most successful coach since he started in the DSTV Premiership.
Okay.
Because he's won more titles.
Mm-hmm.
And what if they've got the one eye on this? Because the league looks like it's gone. So they're like, they're eyeing the Culling Knockout Cup.
Okay. Because they already have MTN.
On the balance of big teams, they pretty much the only one left in the competition.
And CAF Champions League?
Are they out?
They were kicked out.
Oh, yes.
Yes, they were kicked out.
Yeah.
So
they have to get their place in their next season.
Yeah.
So Hunter Mamelodi Sundowns still has AFL to look forward to. They still also have Champions League to look forward to. And the DSTV Premiership.
And the Banking Cup, that other one,
Nedbank.
Oh, Keon, I forgot about it.
Oh, of course you did. Look at this.
Yes. I forgot. We still have
it
that.
got dwarfed.